One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Aggies about to kick it away and get this season started. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Louisville! Quick strike through the air for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas A&M's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see.
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country. But you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not
wide open on the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
You talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Hauser. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. So now it's second and long. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
as a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They go to the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Gets it out fast. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams, really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
Wants to fire on second down. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got him still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They march 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Grove. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll put it away for the first time tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown hit?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch on the left. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He now has 61 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of P's being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Man, you've given up this drive and they've come down the field, and you had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive and not give up points. That's a big missed opportunity for this defense.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete. They will run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds in the first half. They'll run it from the gun. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hauser. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bringing the heat. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they'll try to tack on 2. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got it down the right side. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Let this Aggie quarterback keep picking up yardage with his feet, and all the Aggies will be swaying back and forth.
And it's such a great fan base. I mean, they love their team. They cheer for them. And when the offense is fun and high-flying, then you got a guy dealing at the quarterback spot. They really go nuts.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Throwing right. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Oh, he got loose. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They're trying to slam it in. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up 14 over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Takes the handoff. It's Figueroa. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moses. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he earns a first. Boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The give to the back. Got the first down and more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Grove. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game, 28-21.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We reach the break, and Texas A&M leads it. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see. The winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. To the air, it's Hawkins. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Aggies! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Figueroa.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid.
Normally, I would say 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Looking for a big gain. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly.
Looking for more room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He's got the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Tries to get it on the ground. He breaks the tackle. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Norman. Oh, he's got some space. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Glow. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Moses. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got it in the middle. It's Figueroa. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team